What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Entertainment Plug. I am your host, James. I'm super excited today. We got the chicken in the house. I am super excited today. This is
excited.
Yeah, absolutely. This is one of my favorite moments. This guy right here, Mr. Michael Collier, he is here in the city. I will definitely say once a year, but sometimes I feel like I see you more than once, though.
Sometimes it's twice, but generally once a year.
Either way.
So many clubs, so little time.
Absolutely. Either way, when I tell you that I feel special in the sense that every time he is coming to town, I reach out to his team to get him on whatever platform I'm doing at the moment, and they always grant the opportunity.
That's so cool. Thank you.
You know, just to kind of give a little bit of history, I have followed this man for years and years and years. We could talk House Party 3. Mm-hmm. We could talk any of the tons of movies and shows and
Princess and the Frog.
And Princess and the Frog. And like, you have been out here, you have been inspiring, you've been building and inspiring yourself because, you know, we all have our own background, but we've had struggles in this industry and you have risen above them all. And
well, I certainly hope so.
Like, every time we see you, you are smiling. I'm catching your podcast a lot now.
Really? I don't see you in the chat. How come I be seeing you in the chat?
I don't chat with nobody.
Oh,
I don't
man. Talk to a player, man. I just,
number one, I like to see you in that space. Just
Thank
in
you.
the podcasting space.
I really like it.
I love the podcasting space. I launched a network last August, a podcast network.
Nice. What do you call it?
It is UG Digital Podcasting and Radio.
And do other people subscribe to it?
People subscribe to it. I have a couple people who are hosting shows on the podcast network, and I have a podcast on the network also.
Nice. What does your podcast cost?
Transcending the Culture.
Okay.
So
you want to get away from them. Okay.
Okay. But all that said, I'm proud to welcome Mr. Michael Collier, and we also have Josiah here in the studio who I've been wanting to get you for a long time, and
Mr. Josiah Jones.
I might have been a little bit nervous to reach out to you. I don't know.
Why?
I don't know.
He too clean?
It ain't even that.
I don't know what it is because, you know, he clean and he funny. What else y'all need?
He's funny as hell. He's funny as hell. Like,
appreciate it, man.
I've had the opportunity now. You know, obviously, you guys came last year, so we were at the Autorama. The biggest thing I appreciated about that was you were in the city and where you at? Where's that at?
Yeah.
Okay, we on our way.
Yeah.
And, you know, it was unplanned, but you came and you turned it out and you made us look good. I just shared those pictures a couple days ago.
Oh, very nice.
On Instagram. Because,
well, that's the ones that you just showed me one of on your phone?
I ain't show you no picture.
You didn't show me a picture on the phone?
Of the Autorama. Because didn't your mom have a car there? Who was that? Was it your aunt?
You know what? That was the other station that I was with. So
Okay,
they had some cars there.
So they had some cars there.
So you were at another station?
Yeah, I was at another station last year.
Yeah, they say you can't hold a job. So what else is going on with your life?
I feel like I'm part of the show now.
Yes.
Now, life is really good, man.
Great for me.
Life is amazing, and I'm doing a lot of stuff out here. In media, but a lot of that is because of people like you who have made it possible.
You got
for people
19
like me
cameras in here. What exactly y'all shooting?
It's a studio,
It's
man.
a science show?
It's a studio. That's all Larry.
Larry on it. Do he show up with his own equipment?
Right. That's all Frederick Douglass. Like,
come on, Fred.
You said.
You got it.
But no, I think this is amazing, man. How's it been?
Thank you.
So far with you being here in the city, and you had 2 shows yesterday.
City's fantastic. I always love Cleveland. Cleveland is always awesome. They changed the name from the Cleveland Improv to Funny Bones, but everything else about it is still the same.
Right.
So it's fun. It's profitable.
That's dope.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
What can I expect from the show tonight?
Well, we have the gospel strippers joining us.
Oh, the gospel strippers.
Yeah, they only accept tithe.
Now, did you bring those because you had a lot going on with the church last
They
time?
were in this Rolodex.
Well, you know, Church Girls Going Wild, Volume 3. Volume 3.
Church girls going, wow.
No stockings.
No stocking.
No stop.
Nah, I think it's amazing. I will be at that show tonight. I'm definitely looking forward to it.
What show are you talking about? Because you didn't tell the people.
I'm talking about your show.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's talking about the
Collier is
Cleveland Improv. We got 2 shows tonight.
It's the Funny Bone.
One more Sunday. We did 2 last night that you already missed. You better come see me. It's at Funny Bones now. It used to call itself the Cleveland Improv. You know I opened that club. You know that I opened it. I was the headliner when they opened like almost 30 years ago.
I do. And when it was in the old spot, in the Powerhouse.
At the Powerhouse.
Absolutely.
Right. Did that used to be called the Landing or something like that?
I don't know. I've only known it as a Powerhouse.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. Well, at least you noticed that.
I saw some amazing comics, including you there, but Paul Mooney, like so many people.
Paul Mooney was so great.
Yeah.
Yeah, he really knew his business.
He definitely was, but you're like in that same bunch. Like, how does it feel to be in that same space, when people think of the legendary comics? The Paul Moonies.
I don't know about all of that, but I'm grateful. I know a lot of folks will say it, and I'm grateful. I'm very grateful, so I always say thank you. I don't know about all that, though. I have a little bit more work to do.
Yeah.
And I'll be surpassing them all.
I can
Don't
appreciate
worry.
you saying that.
We're on 8 projects. I got 3 upcoming movies. My book is out. I'm shooting my special May 17th on Venice Beach. I'm in love with the greatest woman in the world. We've been married 133 days.
And you got some history with Venice Beach, too.
I do.
Like, you got some serious
That's
history
why we
with
going
Venice
back.
Beach. So talk about that a little bit.
Okay, I'll just stop what I was talking about. Good Lord, Shay Shay. Okay, so listen.
Look, give me Shay number.
So you said talk about the book?
Your connection, obviously, with Venice Beach and your
the
history
Venice
there.
Beach thing is, it is my legacy. It is who I am. It defined me as a human being. As an adult black man, it defined me. From that 9 years, from 1986 to 95, I did 5 one-hour shows every Saturday and Sunday. I'd do 40 minutes of comedy and 20 minutes of getting my money. And it was very good for 9 years. And people would stand around 400-500 people at a time. And it was really good. So we're going back. May 17th and shooting a 1-hour special on Venice Beach. It's called The King of Venice Beach. And guess what, listeners? You can help. You can be a producer on this special, and you'll be in good company. Tashina Arnold just came in with some cha-cha, and yesterday Ice Cube came in with some cha-cha. So you will be in good company, y'all. All you have to do is go to Indiegogo. Indie is INDIE. Go, G-O-G-O, Indiegogo. And then in the search box, you put Michael Collier 3.0. Don't forget the 3.0. Michael Collier 3.0. Now, if you do that, it'll open up and you can watch the video while I'm talking about what we're doing. You can see photos from when I was out there. It's really, really cool. And it tells you what you're allowed to pledge and what perks you get based on what you pay. So that's it.
I think that's amazing. You mentioned Tashina Arnold. The two of you, obviously, y'all got a relationship, obviously, of working on Martin. Mr. Whitaker.
We do have a relationship, but once again, I'm married. Okay, Mr. Whitaker, man. Let me tell you something. I was in our home. We have a home in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, where my wife, the great Sonia Collier, has the #1 soul food restaurant. Not just in Winston-Salem, but on the planet. Okay, it's called Simply Sonia's. And yes, I apologize to my mama when I say this, but this woman makes a better salmon croquette than my mama, and my mama has held that title for 64 years.
Oh, that's serious.
Oh, 6 minutes. She's wonderful. She's awesome. And I'm just so glad to be married to her. I've been with her 18 months, and my life gets better every single solitary day. So we got so much going on. You was asking me about something, but I veered off. What were we talking about?
Mr. Whitaker.
Oh, Mr. Whitaker. Really important because they put me on that big show. It's a big show.
Absolutely.
And for me to even get a part on there, and there's no such thing as small parts, there's just small actors. It was just great. I think I might have did 7 episodes total, but they rerun them so much.
Absolutely.
That the youth are watching it, and they think that that's new, and because they seeing it for the first time.
Absolutely.
But yes.
What do you think has made you withstand in your career for all these years?
Can we curse on this show?
Absolutely.
The penis.
I didn't expect to hear that.
My chicken always think I'm funny. A lot of times my stuff be so corny, but my chicken be like, what? I mean, my staying power, my longevity is about self-preservation, and most importantly, the love of God.
Absolutely.
God is the center of everything for me.
Absolutely.
You know, and I only 6 days ago did I turn my life over to Him as my Redeemer and my Savior.
6 days ago?
So, but yeah, I've been a man of God for years, always. But I haven't really been into like just Christianity.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people who think they know what they're talking about, they talk about God as a jealous God. My God ain't no jealous God.
Absolutely.
Your God could be one, and that's okay. Yours too. But mine is not a jealous. Why would he be jealous? That's retarded. Why would he be jealous? Who would he be jealous of? The entity that created everything from nothingness and did it in the name of love. Who can he be jealous? Can somebody else do that?
Right.
Perhaps. I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
You know, no, so he don't have to be jealous. People always talking about, well, I got to beg for the Lord's forgiveness. You ain't got to beg. For the Lord ain't never been mad at you. He already, and if you ever think you did something, he forgave that. Like 1,000 years ago before you even got here, he already forgave that.
Absolutely.
You can let that go. But, you know, at least my God is a loving God.
Absolutely.
You know, he don't want you begging for giving him, begging for nothing else. If you want $1 million, he don't want you to beg for that. He wants you to ask for it and hold your faith. Stay faithful. Stay humble and show your gratitude every single day. And whatever you want, including $1 million, you get to have that, young man. And you get $1 million, and you get $1 million, and you get $1 million.
Oversized.
Yes.
I appreciate you. You know, there's so many things that not even just myself, but so many people out here are going through like on a daily basis. But we pull up social media and we see you smiling, we see you praying, we see you offering encouragement every day.
Every day.
You being married for 18 months, like I've always wanted to congratulate
I ain't been married no 18 months.
said not 18.
I
you've been
met
together
her.
for 18.
I met her 18 months ago. It's fabulous too. I met her in Winston-Salem, North Carolina,
At the
when
restaurant?
I was taking my
okay.
at the National Black Theater Festival where I took my play.
Okay.
And she saw me and came and said hi and invited me to the restaurant.
that's
and we
nice.
went every night we were there. But we've only been married 133 days today, sir. November 4th. And anybody who loves fabulous weddings, go to my YouTube page and put in Michael Collier Wedding. We edited it, we taped it, we put credits on it, we put music on it. It's gonna blow your mind. If you ain't already married, you're gonna want to get married. And if you're already married, you're gonna say, baby, let's go get married again. That's the way to do it. So go online, put in Michael Collier Wedding and have a good time. Sit back, have a soda pop, a sarsaparilla or something. Watch it in front of the fireplace.
Josiah,
Yes, sir.
They call him Josiah.
handle traveling with this personality.
It is a great honor. Listen, I don't handle it. I just let it happen.
Right.
And the thing is, when you're working with such awesome man of God as Michael Collier, man, he gives you the grace to be yourself completely and totally. And I'm a man of God first. Whatever I do, I'm a preacher. And I'm a comedian second. And when I blend them both together, we give birth to wonderful, wonderful things
serious.
on stage.
Absolutely.
He's
And
serious
so
about being.
It really, really happens.
Yeah,
And he taught me so much. He taught me, I used to just get on stage, hurry up and tell my jokes and run away. He said, no, tell him a story, have fun. And when he taught me the value of having fun on stage and really enjoying it, and the people just came on, and this past year has been amazing. I've been with him for 3 years.
Yeah.
3 years. First show, I bombed like the Hindenburg. And they sent me home in Cleveland. It was Cleveland.
At the same club we're at now.
2020.
Okay.
Now he's back as a feature.
It was 2020 during the pandemic.
They
The
could be kinda
capacity
rough,
was
though.
half.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't even them. It was me. It was never the crowd.
Right.
It's always the artist. That's how Michael Collier teaches
Always
me.
the artist,
It's
baby.
always the artist. And that was my first mainstream show, and I was nervous. I went up there. I told all my jokes. I told 20 jokes in 3 minutes. I said, all right, back. And
He said,
ran.
I told all my jokes.
All my jokes.
Right.
5 minutes.
Right.
When I got off the stage, the manager came up to Uncle Michael and he said, he did all right, but we don't have to see him anymore.
That's exactly what he didn't say. Never.
He didn't say never.
He
Just-
said no. We don't need to see him anymore this week.
Yes, and I
But
told
he's a
you,
nice guy, and he
Yes.
did okay.
He's nice. He did okay. And so
That'll make you do better. Go ahead.
Yes.
What's the feeling behind that? Like,
I was mortified because I thought I had it.
Yeah.
I'm like, I got it. But the thing is, like the Bible says, in all thy getting, get an understanding. I knew I was funny, but I knew I didn't have the gas to that crowd. And it was a big crowd, was sold out.
Right.
back to back. And so what I had to do was I had to retrospect, look at myself and say, God, I really want to do this. And so the Holy Spirit said, well, just get better. Don't get bitter. Don't get mad.
Right.
Get better.
Absolutely.
Get better.
Yeah, I told
That's good.
I
Just
told
get better.
Michael Collier, I said, thank you for the opportunity. I appreciate it. I went ahead and got in my rental car. And people didn't know, I spent literally $300 to get here for a free 5-minute guest spot. Because he said, if you get here, I'll put you on stage.
Yeah.
I drove
but
off
that opportunity is like,
and watch
you can't
this
turn
though.
it down.
This about to bless you. This was February. Then next thing you know, 4 months later, I get a call from Tina Graham saying Michael Collier wants you to feature 6 shows.
I love Tina Graham.
Burt's Comedy Warehouse. And from those 6 shows, to God be the glory, I killed all 6 of them.
Yeah.
I was ready for war.
Yeah.
Michael came off the stage. He said, that's what I'm talking about. I'll see you in Texas next week. And I flew to Texas and do another show. And
beautiful.
I've been with him ever since.
Absolutely.
This is our 61st show that I've been on with Michael Collier.
Oh, you mean on the road?
But that's
On the
a
road.
sign of who you are.
61st show on the road.
As just a person.
Man.
That's just who you are as a human being.
Yeah, I'm that
too.
fella that'll put up with this shit.
Now that's amazing, man. Like
He's amazing. Josiah
but
Jones.
people need that encouragement. Though.
Yeah, Josiah Jones is amazing.
yeah.
Though. And
I mean,
he
I saw that
encourages
last
me.
year, though.
He inspires me. He make me love life more.
Absolutely.
I mean, this is a good dude, man.
Well, you do that
It's really a
for
good
so
dude.
many people.
Thank you. I
You do
appreciate
that
it.
for so many people. I
I
tell
appreciate
you
that.
every time I talk to you, like how you've inspired.
Oh, in that case, let me jump on this. So if y'all feel that way,
Yes.
this will be the ideal time to go to Indiegogo, INDIEGOGO, and in the search bar, Michael Collier, COL, huh?
3.0.
3.0, Michael Collier, 3.0. If you don't say 3.0, you go to one of my older ones. This is our 3rd one, folks. We've got to get this show done. We have 61 days left, and I'm still about 57 grand short. I'm not asking y'all to give me no 1,000. I'm not asking y'all to give me 10 or even 3. Whatever you can give.
I'm going on there.
Yeah, and all I ask you to do is go to it. That's the main thing. I'm not even pushing you to give. Give if you feel that.
Right.
If when you see what we doing, you feel like it's something you want to be a part of, then jump in. Go to Indiegogo, INDIEGOGO. Indiegogo. And this chicken is a ham.
Right.
He thinks he's a turkey, but
Right,
he's
but
a
he's a
ham. So Indiegogo, and then you go into the search bar, put in Michael Collier 3.0, and a beautiful video opens up and tells you all about what we're doing and how we're doing it, and then it breaks it down written, and then it shows you perks. You can get the love package if you send in $100, and a love package is my first three books. My first book was one of my favorites on my president, Barack Obama. It's called Funny Thing Happened. On the way to the White House, I knocked on the door and a brother answered. And then my second poetry book was pure genius stuff. I love this book so much I read it myself. It's called, let me see, which one is this? Miss Innocent Goes to Cool School and Other Silly Stuff, a poetry book for adult children.
Okay.
And then my third one is my motivational speaking book where I motivate through comedy. And it's called Michael Goes Motivational.
Okay.
And, y'all can get them. Y'all go to my Amazon and get them. Or if you catch me outside somewhere, I got them in my trunk. Don't worry. We can do this.
So expectation wise, you're obviously on the show tonight.
Yes,
So
sir.
What do we expect from you tonight?
You're going to expect the funny. Expect the funny. I understand this one thing. My job is not to be hilarious.
Right.
My job is to be consistently funny.
That part.
So that when the temperature of the room gets here, my job ain't to burn the room down. It's too much. But my job is to raise the energy, put the temperature at room temperature, so when Michael gets on stage, he burns it all the way down.
I'm looking forward to that.
It's going to be wonderful. When I tell you, and this is the wonderful thing, Michael taught me how to formulate this 20 minutes that I've taken all over the world with him. Each joke he says, he'll tell me, I don't like that joke. We work it another way. I'll take it out and put another one in. He said, now listen, that right there, he says, I want you to do that set. The next 5 cities, this the one. And once I locked it in, and every day he'll give me something else. He'll say, hey,
I
put
was
that
going
in
to
there.
say, I don't think I said I don't like it. I don't think I said that.
No.
But when I thought about the
Rework it.
piece where you played the slave getting whooped like a slave, yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't.
Yes.
Is it ever difficult? Is it ever difficult for you to take that type of criticism, like about a joke, or are you ever that attached to a joke that?
No, because here's the thing I realized: I got a whole wife and 2 kids. My tour is associated to Michael Collier's brand. If he gets a cold, if he slips on a banana peel, if he gets into a fist fight, if he just decides to send me home, my tour is over.
Right.
So therefore, this is what you got to do when you're working with a legend, when you're working with someone to the magnitude of Michael Collier. This is what you got to do. This is for all you young comedians that want to tour with a major A-list headliner. You have to give up your right to be offended, so that you can carry on.
Absolutely.
And support your family.
Absolutely.
Listen, and be funny. Well, if he say he can tell me, hey, get off stage, I'm getting off stage. That's it. I'll do it again the next show. And so this is the thing. When people, they're too emotionally attached to themselves.
Right.
When you're with a comedian, you never know what he gonna say. I don't know what Michael gonna say.
Absolutely.
Or do.
Today, right, exactly. See the chicken? He just threw the chicken at me. You gotta, listen, it's love when a man hits you with a chicken.
Right.
Oh yeah, it means
Pause.
something.
Man,
Wait. So my ex told me, and we've been divorced. My ex and I've been divorced like 14, 15 years.
Okay.
So she told me right after we split up, she said, well, my friend gave me a Rolls Royce. I'm not gonna say the friend's name. My friend gave me a Bentley. My friend gave me a Bentley and paid off all my credit cards, right? So I'm going through mediation with her, so we can amicably go on about our business, right? And I saw her like about a week or so later at the mediation, and she had this old raggedy, dirty. It wasn't dirty, but when it's old like that, it looked like it's dirty. You look like you're gonna need a tetanus shot or something if you get in there. And shoot, I just forgot in the middle of the story. The hell I was talking about.
the lady breaking up with you in mitigation.
Wait. So she said, right. So when we got the mitigation, she's driving this old regular little car. So I says to her, so Brooks, where's the Rolls Royce? And she said, I gave it back because he disrespected me. I said, how did he disrespect you? He threw the keys at me. Can you say bitch on this show? I said, bitch, if somebody throws Bentley keys at you, that is not disrespect.
Right, absolutely.
And even if you feel it, pick them damn keys up.
Right, absolutely.
If you be mad enough to go and sell that car, take that car with you. Sell that car, take that money back, your small car, some other nice things.
Right.
Don't ever be so mad at somebody else that it hurts you.
Absolutely.
Okay? I mean, I got
That
put
part right there. That's the word for the day.
That's the word for the
Oh,
day.
thank
That's
you.
the word for the day.
I'm gonna do it.
I
I'll
will
talk
post
about
that
it
today.
Monday.
That's
then.
the word for
I'm
the
gonna
day.
talk about it Monday then because I got put off an airplane about 10 years ago. They threw me off the plane because this white lady came in and she wanted the overhead space that my bag was in. So she gonna ask me. They gonna ask me to put it under my seat. So now I'm gonna have 2 bags under my seat, and I'm gonna fly from DC to LA at attention. Right. I don't think so. Right. So I wasn't angry. I didn't cuss or nothing. And she stood there and fussed, and then she said, "I want him off the plane." And she wasn't even a flight attendant on this. She's a flight attendant they know. They threw my ass off the plane because I wouldn't give up my seat to the white lady. Wow. I said, who am I? Rosa Parks? Am I the male Rosa Parks? Right? And I got online with it and everything, but man, she threw me. Okay, all right, I'm sorry. Go ahead. What's the next topic?
What you just said and what he piggybacked on to where he just said how you can being offended with the wrong person can mess up a blessing.
Okay, let me explain something to the audience who's listening.
Really damage yourself.
Yes.
And to my listening audience, I didn't sleep much last night. Or the night before that, flying in, did 2 shows last night. So I keep blanking out. I keep fogging out. So if y'all hear me fog out, it's just cause that. When I leave here, I'm going to get a grown man's nap.
I bet.
A grown man's
so I'll
nap.
be ready for 2 shows. But to finish that story, so they put me off the plane. And I tried to sue. I went and get an idiot attorney by mistake. Mm-hmm. He had been instrumental in the Rodney King case. So they won that case. And I figured, he must be good. But I didn't think about it. Because if you think about it, anybody could have won the Rodney King case. Everybody saw that video. Everybody on the planet saw him getting whipped so bad he looked like Timex. You know, Timex take a licking and keep on ticking. and so I tried to sue, it ended up not working. I went on about my business, but I still fly. Yeah. United, who threw me off, and people say, "Oh, why you fly with them when they did that?" I say, miles. I got too many miles. Well, I'm gonna fly and coach. I'm so mad that I'm gonna fly and coach instead of first class.
You'd be surprised who'll do it.
I am so mad at you. I will go to coach instead of first class. That's how angry I am. I don't think so. Sir, man, my chicken back, y'all seem attached. Right. He came to visit and you want him to move me in.
There you go.
That is so instrumental.
So no, I think that's amazing. Before we close out, man, little Bobby White.
Before we close out,
we
have to stop in 30 minutes because we ain't talking about nothing. 30. Okay, so I have to do the interview like I usually do. You know, I usually take over the interview. So let me just do that so I get all my stuff in. First of all, Little Bobby White, it's a great book. This book is my 4th book, but it's my 2nd children's book. It's on Amazon. You can get it for $15 on Amazon. If you throw in $2 more, they'll get it to your house by tomorrow afternoon. Now, Little Bobby White just happened to be black. So kids are black. His name Little Bobby White because it don't have anything to do with the color. It has to do with the action. Little Bobby White always wins because he always chooses to do the right thing.
Absolutely.
See, right thoughts bring about right actions. And this is a story we're not teaching our kids anymore, man. Absolutely. We're not teaching them to be good for goodness sake. Absolutely. So I absolutely believe that Oprah will hold this book up this year and say, this is one of her favorite books and definitely her favorite children's book. And just look, brother, you saw the cover, but just look at the artwork. Woo. This ain't no joke. DeMar Douglas is a genius. I want to give a shout out to DeMar Douglas. Go online and look up the art of DeMar Douglas. It is going to blow your mind, okay? I mean, no, he's brilliant. So anyway, if you're in this town and we're in Cleveland. Okay, we have 2 shows tonight, one tomorrow at the Cleveland. It's not the Improv anymore. They changed it to Funny Bone, but it's the same place, same people. Ain't nothing changed but the name and who's getting the money now. But if you come to the show, I still have a few books left the first show. I may have like 10 or 11 books left, but we done sold out a suitcase of them in just 2 days. Oh, yes. So come to the show, first of all, because I'm brilliant, funny, hilarious, and damn cute. Okay? So the show, we had 2 shows tonight. One is at 6:30 and one is at 9 o'clock. Okay. And that's early. You still get to your club or back home and get your nappy nap like I'm going to get. So you actually have 2 opportunities to miss me. So, and I'm gonna be funny, but so is Josiah. Josiah is genius. He's so funny.
I'm looking forward to both of you.
You can hit him in the forehead with 2x4, and he is not gonna cuss. He ain't gonna cuss. He'll shucks and heck he shoot, but he ain't gonna. It ain't happening. So the book, Little Bobby White. If you don't buy it from me out here, and it'll be in the truck of my car somewhere, I'll be selling it. If you don't buy it in the places, all I need you to do is go online to Amazon and get your book, Little Bobby White. Secondly, I'm on Venice Beach. I'm going back to Venice Beach May 17th and shoot my 1-hour special. We're built on the stage. It looks like a king's crown. I stand in the middle of it. I do an hour. We're going to be able to give food and money to homeless people and 1,986 goodie bags to homeless people. I'm sure some will be on Venice, but we're going to have to travel to take. It ain't gonna be 1,000 homeless people in Venice, so we'll probably have to go to downtown LA to get them. But we got 1,986 goodie bags to commemorate when I started out there. So I was there from '86 to '95, and we're gonna try to do something to help people as well as do an award-winning show. It's gonna blow everybody's mind. But I need y'all help. Don't leave me out here by myself. Indiegogo, Michael Collier, 3.0. Oh, also I'm shooting a new movie Monday. Jack Kay is in the second movie with me. She's playing my wife. Okay. It's called Too Much Christmas. It's just too much Christmas. Okay. And so we start shooting that Monday. The most important thing is my morning show. The Michael Collier morning show is on YouTube.
Absolutely.
It's the easiest thing in the world. You watch it.
Yes, sir.
It's the easiest thing in the world. Just go to YouTube, put in Mike Collier Morning Show. I've only done 784. I understand if you haven't had a chance to get to it, but get to it. Quit playing. You need to get out the mustard and catch up, okay? So I think that's all I need to really tell people about. We got so many things, though.
I know.
We got
will talk again.
Oh, and love. I love you, Sonia. My wife is the greatest human being on this
Absolutely.
planet. And when my mom was here, she would have been in the top 2. But she gets to be number 1 because my mama just watched us. But I believe my mother and God sent this woman directly to me. I've achieved a level of joy that I did not know was possible. This woman gives my heart something extra to throb about. I'm walking 35% faster. Ah, man, don't get me talking about her. You have to break out a box lunch.
Listen, I appreciate you both. We are
Come
at
see the
end.
chicken.
We're gonna talk some more, man.
Okay.
I appreciate you.
30 minutes. What kind of
thank-
show only do 30
Right.
minutes?
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I
Thank
hate that
y'all
we
for
gotta cut
tuning
out
in.
here, but if you are here in Cleveland, make sure that you hit the Funny Bone tonight, 6:30 p.m. and 9 p.m. Michael Collier and Josiah.
This
We are
guy's
here
a
tonight
good
and
dude,
tomorrow.
y'all.
Thank
Make
you
sure
guys.
y'all keep supporting this station. This dude is out of sight. You got it all in, brother. Thank you.